As I start this.
Okay.
Sorry, Ryan. My bad.
Content of Lake Erie, the Erie, which is not saying this to take other factors into account, is Lake Huron. So basically, the concentration of Lake Huron. So if I call C the pollution concentration of Huron, what's the pollution concentrate of this? 5C. Okay, and the only thing you could think then pollution is CI then, because that's what's flowing in. What we need, what is the amount of pollution in Lake Erie? If the concentration is 5C, how do we get the amount that's actually in the volume? And until the end, because a lot of times, and then you aren't spending much time multiplying numbers that you're just going to end up dividing back out. So we have that, and I think that's all that we need here. So when we go, we have plus equals RICI. In our problem, R sub 0 and R sub I are the same, so I'm just calling these R. Because again, together, they're going to cancel. And C sub I here, I tend to just call that C, but you can label it C sub I if you'd like. The only reason it's C sub I is because the way this is developed, C sub O comes into the thing as well. Okay, and so this is R. And so I would use this formula here, initial condition, and again it's going to be afterwards. So when we go to find rho, it's e to the integral of what's our p? What's our starting point?
5C.
T values.
0.
We're starting at t equals 0, and it was up there in the problem. And going to go to t. Which means r and v are both constant, so what's the integral of rv? Rvx from t to... So it's just going to be r over vt. Okay, notice if this was not 0, you'd have had a minus something else. So if this was 1, you'd have minus rv. Paying attention to that, this value. And that's again going to affect kind of the plus c part that comes in.
T.
Should be dt. Wait, is that dt or dx?
This is dx.
Wait, can you explain why it's dx again?
So the integral from dx is rvx from x equals 0 to x equals t, which is r over v is r over v over v times t. Okay, so that's where this is coming from. And I'm all right. So we start by negative over r over vt, sorry. So basically in that formula, I'm just filling in with the stuff that we have. Okay. So in that formula, the y sub 0, notice that was y's and x's, and now we're at x's and t's. So what is our y sub 0? That's this thing here. Okay, that's the initial amount. And I have plus the integral from 0 to t again.